Scorpio, hey Seeker. So, Happy New Year's. Happy January. You do the most astral traveling in your sleep of the zodiac signs in the underrealms, um, whether you know it or not. And so you need a lot of protection. So I just recommend occasionally, regularly, to smudge with sage, especially your sleeping area, like your bed. And yeah. Jupiter and Saturn going into your third house in Aquarius, especially for you rising Scorpios, right? Or is it fourth house? No, it's fourth house. Fourth house, sorry. So it's going to bring up in your sleep now, in these astral travelings that some of you are aware of, some of you are not aware of. It's all good. Aspect of your childhood, home place where you grew up. It's just going to bring it all to the surface. Some of you are going to travel with your spirit over there to recall situations from your childhood and growing up that has affected you, that got stuck, that get recycled and became, like psychological triggers. If you suddenly have recollections of events, situations from being young, from where you grew up, and you're like, why is this coming to mind somewhere? What happened there? Why am I thinking about this now? Like, it could be sudden, out of the blue, seemingly random. You're like, what does that even mean? Like that, it doesn't even have to be like a traumatic big event. It could be super random. And you're like, what? It's your brain trying to tell you that there was at that moment or in that situation that this moment is somehow linked to. There was an energetic theft, okay, that took place. Something kind of took your energy. Now, it doesn't have to be like a movie. I don't mean like movie demons who are coming to take your energy. An energetic transaction you weren't aware of from someone in your life that, I don't know, something. Just be like, okay, I don't know why I'm thinking about this now. I don't know why this is coming up. But if there was an energetic exchange that I didn't agree to, or I agreed on from a place of coercion, or I was just not aware of what it means, even if it's seemingly random or trivial, like a simple conversation with someone, whether I'm aware of it or not, if energy was taken from me, I wish to retrieve it and take it back from whoever or whatever took it from me. And I let them be wherever they are, none of my business, but my energy is restored. That's the guidance for situations like that. Because the universe, spirit really wants to give us all our energy back right now and kind of, it's redistribution of wealth. Because energy is also wealth and abundance, right? Luck, fortune, money, love. It's all energy. So when you are depleted and taken your energy, all of those things are affected. But when you retrieve them, it's not about, distribution like that is completely equal and everybody gets the same amount. It's everybody gets what is theirs inherently, or that they've worked for, or that they came to this life with before different types of distortions, manipulations, whether people meant to or not. Okay, it's not necessarily that the person that comes to your mind has, I'm gonna take Scorpio's energy. They may have just been a jerk, or did something nasty, or were jealous of you, or said something that weakened you and strengthened them, and you just allowed it. It could be. It's so true. It's so simple to take people's energy. You just have to be an ass. Not even, you can just be in pain or in fear or in insecurity and just have something blocked between you and source, so you don't have a constant flow of energy. So you leech on someone next to you. It's not like people actually wake up in the morning and I'm going to be an energetic leech. No, it comes from insecurity, it comes from fear, it comes from weakness, it comes from lack, it comes from blockages. So they learn to take from people next to them. They don't do it on purpose. You know, it's when someone talks to you for hours about how much they're suffering and this didn't happen to them and this, and they just squeeze you. Just, you know, it's like when someone squeezes compliments, or when someone just squeeze attention, and it's like at one point you're like exhausted, you're just like, okay, I can't, I'm dying, I'm down, I'm gone. That's also a form of taking energy. Are they doing it on purpose? No, this could be you that have done that to people. We all did it, and we all had other people do it to us. Bottom line, energetic distribution. Okay? Take it back, give it back. What's yours is yours. What's theirs is theirs. And smudge. It affects your health. You know, having energy taken from you. It can create chronic illnesses where you're like, what is happening? What am I doing wrong? Why am I constantly fatigued? Why am I constantly angry? Why am I constantly this or that? I'm eating well, I'm sleeping well, I'm doing all the things. Energy. It all starts and ends there. I just spread like tons of like sage dust on my table. I'll clean it later. I just made, sorry. I just made the bottom of my table dirty to clean the upper part of the table. I'll put it there, and that way you can still feel the smoke, and I don't get choked. Okay. All right. It smells so good. It feels so good. All right. Scorpio. January, Happy New Year! This is you in January, just kind of reconnecting to Earth, to nature, to the natural equilibrium of energy. What's mine is mine, what's theirs is theirs. This tree has its, you know, its equilibrium. I have my equilibrium. I breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide. The tree breathes in, takes in the carbon dioxide and transmutes it into oxygen that in turn I can breathe. And it's that relationship, you know, that is supportive of one another and giving to one another, as opposed to when you take, you are taken from. When you cut that tree, you're also, you know, taking away oxygen from yourself. When you cut someone else's legs to get ahead, one way, shape, or form, you're also weakening yourself. The gratification is always temporary and short term. Sooner or later, at one point or the other, energy would be like, time for wealth and energetic distribution. And then you have to give back something you don't even know, and then suddenly things collapse, and you're like, why are things collapsing in my life? Well, some people will have things collapse in their life because at one point they've taken energy that isn't theirs. They've lived based off, fed off other people's energy, whether intentionally or not intentionally. Some people do it on purpose, like with different witchcrafts and energy work. You know, things can be used for good, things can be used for bad. It includes energy work. So that could be that, you know, if you're now feeling like a boost of luck and vitality, maybe you're just receiving your energy back. And if you're feeling lack of it and loss of it, maybe, you know, you just had to give it back, or someone just forced their own energy back to them, and it has nothing to do with you. Maybe they don't even remember you, or maybe they remember you, but it's not about vengeance for you, as opposed to simply just taking what's there. And they just realize, wait, that's my energy. How come? What? My energy back to me, please. Thank you. Yes. So Scorpio, however it affects you, know that it's just nature equilibrium doing its thing. King of Wands, Seven of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Ten of Pentacles, boom. I love it. Hold up, let me take it in for a second. King of Wands, Seven of Wands, Two of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. This King of Wands is just coming up in all the readings. He's either first to come out or last to come out, but he's always there. Very charismatic, energetic, creative, leading, warmth type of energy. Someone is fighting for what's theirs. Someone is taking back their fire, their life force. They're being very, very strong-willed about it. And they're expressing this need for infinite balance as opposed to infinite imbalance. And the universe is like, yeah, you're right. You're right, this is yours. Yeah, it did travel elsewhere. Sorry, but you gave confirmation and free will and all, And boy, when it comes back big. Like Ten of Pentacles big. This is like major wealth. Some of you are going to fall into a lot of money somehow. You should know it's not luck. It's not out of the blue, even if it will feel like it. It's just a gathering of so much energy that is yours, but was distributed elsewhere. And now it's just all coming back. Because the universe is flattening the curve. Sorry, I had to. It's like, I don't even know how it relates. Yeah, we can't just give too much to people that it's not theirs, or take too much from people that it is theirs. It's just, it has to be as nature intended it to be, as the spirit came to this earth to be. Scorpio, you're receiving, you're in a position of receiving back because you're willing it, or have been willing it, standing up for it. You're like standing up for things you didn't stand up for before, things that you just gave out of generosity of spirit, out of wanting to heal, give, inspire. Yeah, of course you can take that information. Yeah, of course you can be inspired by me and this and that, copy me. Yeah, sure. And then other people take bits and pieces of you and prosper and succeed on the foundation that is you, and you just lost that oomph, that foundation, that inspiration, that thing that you created, that you brought forth and shared from generosity. And yet somehow now they build empires based on energy that wasn't even theirs to begin with. And if it's one thing if like they get to grow and prosper and you also continue to grow and prosper, right? Where they are inspired but use their energy as opposed to copying inspired but using your energy as well somehow, and then it depletes you, it takes from you. But all of this that I'm describing is past present. This is you getting it back. The universe is like, wait, how come Scorpio has only these Two of Pentacles? They're supposed to have 10 of Pentacles? This doesn't make sense. The universe is now a socialist. But it's not, it's still somewhat of, of capitalism, because you're still in gain, you're still at the top, but because it's It's true capitalism. It's healthy capitalism. It's healthy competition capitalism. It's based on your knowledge, on your ability, on your skill, on your power that is your inner strength. Ooh, there's so much life on this table. Scorpio, getting it all back. This is so great. I'm so happy with this reading. Oh my God. Bottom of the deck, Chariot. This is victory. This is so exciting. Some of you are like running away from something for the sake of saving your torch. You're saving your torch. It's like, enough. You can't take my torch away from. No, this is my torch. I'm the star. No, you stop. You may not. Don't do the coercion, guilt thing. I don't care. My torch. I did it. I made it up. I thought of it. Credit is mine. Thank you. The second you stand up for it, it remains standing next to you. The World card. This is unbelievable. Now, if you're cross-watching for a Scorpio, or you feel like this is a role reversal, if you feel like... Either way, the person watching this reading, oh no, not necessarily, I don't know, you place yourself. Again, like in the beginning, you're either gaining it back or giving it back away. Come back to this reading at the end of January to connect the dots. This has been initiated in the recent month of December, so watch your December reading, maybe there's clues there. Or recent April, this has possibly been since April. Or August, either from April, from August, or from December. This sudden like burst of strong will to hold your torch and carry it. Empress. It's another card of abundance. I was just talking, I just did the, for my patrons, for my shifters, the lunar spirit and love readings. I do every new moon and full moon. Like a spiritual / love reading, but mostly like spiritual psychic messages over there. And the Empress came up in ways of talking about what it's like to give. The Empress really knows how to give. She's one of the most generous cards and energies in the deck. Super nurturing, super maternal, super loving, engulfing, life-giving, but never at her expense. She's always, look at how she's holding her Ankh and her Venus wand. Like, see here? She always maintains her energy, her wealth, her abundance. It's like Lady of the Castle that is super, I don't know, generous to the employees and all the tenants and whoever is there, but knows how to also maintain the funds and create more prosperity, you know? So, Scorpio, this is you really owning it. The Star card fell in the reverse, right next to the Empress in the upright. You're no longer naive. You're no longer giving without question, or, you know, look at her. She's well dressed and, you know, safe. And the Star here in the reverse kind of gives me the alternative of giving but stripping yourself off your clothes, you know? It's one thing to give a homeless person a coat. It's a whole other thing giving them your only coat. And then you just changed roles. And how is that helpful? So instead of one person being cold, now you're cold. Still someone is cold. In the eyes of the universe, it's not any better. What'd you do? Get another coat and then give it to them if you want to. But the whole point I'm trying to say is don't strip yourself naked in the name of pure love or something like that. And notice here we have the Ten of Pentacles in the upright that symbolizes the tree of life. And I'm using the Golden Dawn Tarot deck. So here in the Star card, you see here, this is also the tree of life, but we have it in the reverse. When you do that, you don't sustain the power of life and creation. It's like an end to naivety, an end to depletion, an end to imbalanced giving or blind faith. Magician in the upright. It's like you've mastered knowing and learning how to work with the universe. What I mentioned earlier about having an open channel to the universe, which is an infinite source of abundance. It's like a huge grocery store. You don't need to take energy from someone else. You just got to open the channel. And you also got to know how to protect it and cut or block certain cords with certain people where you can maintain the connection or whatever dynamic it is that you have with this person or individuals or situations or places without being like sucked. It's like, okay, I know what I have. I know what my tools are. I know my abilities. I know my elements. I know my skill. I know my alchemy. And I can teach and I can guide and I can inspire. But the second I feel like it comes at my expense, you're cut. Because here she has her eyes open, but it's still in the reverse. She's like, it's seemingly he's blind because this magician in the upright is closing his eyes in the deck. I hope you can see it from this distance. And she is seemingly having her eyes open, but he's in the upright and she's in the reverse. It's not he, she, like in ways of the person that is male or female, rather the energy that they're representing. What I'm trying to say is, you can have faith in the unknown without being stumped on or taken advantage of. When you have healthy boundaries for yourself, when you honor your will and your energy and your life force, when you understand that there is theirs and yours, that there is a type of separation, because even though it's not relevant in higher realms, it's relevant here in the 3D. This experience, be it a matrix or not, being a stimulation or not, being a computer game or not, it's still something that you're experiencing truly, you're feeling, you're living through it. You came here to live through it, not avoid it. Why did you come here in the first place? You came here to experience life fully, to go through this learning experience of the physical matter. So boundaries are a part of it. Protection is a part of it. If we had no physical boundaries, then our energy would just be scattered in the ethers. There's a reason why we are contained in this physical form. You can't beat it, join it, work with it. You're meant to work with it. It's what you came here for. So this magician knows how to have faith in the unknown, but also sustain their energy and guard it, protect it. This is some brilliant work of energy work with the universe and with spirit. Sorry, 1 second. Sorry, I just needed to read. I needed to know something. Okay. I'm so excited with this reading. Oh my god. It's going to be longer than the usual readings because it's the new year and I want to give some extra for you guys. So I'm going to continue this. I'm going to pull more cards. This reading is not over for January. We'll see what this is talking about. There's some... Ooh, Empress and Magician. Empress and Magician. I like that. With the Ten of Pentacles here. Some Ten of Cups here. I don't know. I'm feeling... You know, Venus is always associated with love for Mars. Like Mars and Venus have this constant, infinite affair. But I think now energy is moving towards Venus having a constant affair with Mercury. It's a different type of romance. That is more based on wisdom and respect and connection of the heart and the mind and the body, as opposed to Venus and Mars, where it was always like Mars just constantly in an attempt to rule Venus and only passion based. Now don't get me wrong, Mercury and the Empress have passion. It's not lack of passion, it's just there's added values to it. I think romance and soul unions are heading to a different dynamic between masculine and feminine. No longer men from Mars, women are from Venus. Men from Mercury, women are from Venus. Does that make sense? And I don't mean Mercury like in the frivolous or elusive, inconsistent manner. Mercury is a wonderful, brilliant badass that loves to love as well, okay? Hermes, Trismegistus, Thoth, you know, they're all, you know, the bearers of wisdom. Venus is like upgrading her taste. She's like, okay, you're sexy, you're hot, but are you also super wise and a healer and, you know, honors me and understand the importance of divine femininity and my role in this creation? Or you just want to conquer me in a Martian way and feel like a man? You know, you can feel like a man without conquering me, as, you know, simply honoring me, and that's more of a Mercury vibe. I love it. I love it. That just got channeled. I feel like it's really true and relevant for everyone. Like on a general matter. Like I feel like, oh my, okay, Venus has the archetype of Venus has grown and went through evolution of consciousness as well. She's also expanding, and she needs more now. She's attracted to other energies, to a different type of energy, to a different type of masculine energy that is, yes, Martian, sexy, active, victorious, all that. But also, like, she's more attuned to what else he brings to the table. Do you have all the elements to bring to the table? Because I love your fire, but I also want to know that you know how to handle the coin and the sword and the Holy Grail, which is her womb and her vagina, honoring her like a divine feminine. Ten of Pentacles, all of it. Because she's all of it. She's the Empress. And remember, the Emperor is all the elements. It's all the kings. We just keep assigning him to just the fire energy, just to Aries. And no offense to Aries. Aries, you can be all of these things. I'm not, you know, if you're listening, don't. It's the archetype, right? There's a reason why a lot of people see the Emperor not just as fire, but also earth, like also Taurian energy, and so, you know, all the elements. It's a leader that brings wisdom. Anyway, I feel like I've chewed it. So what I started saying is, I only drank 1 cup of coffee. I feel like I drank 10. It's all this energy that's coming towards you, Scorpio. I'm feeling all this energy that's coming towards you. It's making me hyped. Like, it's making me like like I drank a gallon of aloe vera juice and a gallon of coffee. I don't know. It's like, okay. So what I was saying is, I will also finish up with special spiritual homework from the major arcanas for shadow and light workers at the end. So stay tuned for how you can assist the collective in this coming month of January. And then I will also do you an oracle reading. That's what I was trying to say. Oh, and sorry. Oh my goodness, I feel like a giggling kid. This is so much great energy. Scorpio, you've had so many months of very heavy, deep, intense shadow work type of energy. I'm so happy for you guys. Okay. There will also be an extended focusing on your love life, a look into you and your person of interest. If you don't have a person of interest existing right now, then it can pick up on the person coming in or someone from the past that there's something for you to learn about. It's available on Patreon and it's available on Vimeo. There. Okay. Let's continue with this reading for Scorpio. That was a rant. I apologize. Scorpio. January. Show me more. Oh my God, some of you are becoming some powerhouse. You have the infinity symbol here with the Two of Pentacles and the infinity symbol here above the magician's head. It's like you really learned how to work with matter, with earth. You've really learned how to harness back your abundance and the fruits of your labor. Eight of Wands. This is just, things are going to start accelerating. There's some sort of travel or communication in regards to a creative project that you're working on. Some sort of growth, communication, possibly travel. It's positive. It's how we can expand it, work on it, create it even more. There's a success in this. If you're competing over something, then there's a possible, victory or success in that. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. You might find yourself right underneath the star in the reverse, which is 17, right underneath the Seven of Wands in the upright. So 777. There is something that you used to put a lot of effort in, invest a lot of work / money in, time, energy, blind faith, that you're just completely letting go of because something else that is way more aligned with you and that is reciprocative for you is starting to come in and fast. Something that was taken forever, that you didn't see results from. This could be work, this could be a love relationship, really anything, but it's like you're geared towards what can give you success and reciprocity, as opposed to if you're used to being geared towards what can take from you and weaken you and exhaust you. So there's something that will be passed on. You'll just be like, okay, I'm not doing this anymore. I'm not working on that anymore. Something else, way more abundance, way more fruitful is coming in, and I need to make room for it. Cool. 9 of Wands in the upright, moving from 8 of Wands to 9 of Wands in the upright. Okay. Some of you are going to let this thing that has been dragging you down, you're going to keep it around, and it's going to create some sort of barrier in your movement and your flow. So be cautious of that. Like some of you are going to be paranoid about like, oh, I can't do this, or I can't give up that, or I can't clear out room for this because what about, I've already put in so much time in it, I've already put in so much effort in it. It's kind of like ordering a dish at a restaurant, having already paid for it or something, and then it comes in and it's rotten and it's disgusting, and then forcing yourself to eat it just because you already paid for it. okay, the money is gone, the investment is gone, the time is gone, but now you want to suffer even further. Count your losses, whatever this is. One more card for Scorpio for January. Three of Pentacles. Yes. Let go of 7 of coins that are not for the sake of 3 of coins that are. Okay, because we're going from 2 of Pentacles to the 3 of Pentacles. So it's going to be like on the first 10 days or the first week of January, something that comes in and it feels very exciting and has very strong potential, and there's a certain dilemma behind it, but you know you should go for it. It feels really accurate. It feels like it can bring forth really, really great results. And then towards the end of the month, although there's an opportunity to move forward with it, there's something that might serve as a little bit of a setback or a extra dilemma should you not. But I see many of you choosing to go for it anyway, and it will reap a very positive result that you'll already be seeing at the end of January. Like you're already going to see the money or the cooperation or the promotion. There's also a big promotion here. This could be money coming in from a source that is very sudden and surprising. You're like, where did that come from? Which is very interesting. Again, you're not lucky. You've earned it in one way, shape, or form, whether you are aware of it or not. Wow, we have at the bottom of the deck, I'm not going to take them out, but I'm going to say a few words. We have the Devil, the Tower, the Hangman, and the High Priestess. Very heavy energy that is crumbling down. This is Saturn just ruling Capricorn for the past couple of years, breaking down a lot of shit that has been stagnant in your life for a very long time, that you've allowed there because of deep psychological aspects that you didn't want to touch, you didn't want to address, you didn't want to work on, you didn't want to speak about, you didn't want to connect to, it scared you. And now it's like energy in general is just forcing things to come up to the surface, forcing you to deal with letting go of some sort of sacrificial type of energy. Some of you have been addicted or stuck on being the victim or being the martyr or being the person that always has something bad happen to them or whatever. Oh, I'm cursed. Oh, I've run bad luck or something, that you're breaking out of it. No, whether it's true or not, you're breaking out of it. It's either not true and it was just your psychological issues that you were stuck on because it's fed you in one way, shape, or form and sustained you, and now you're freeing yourself from your own limiting beliefs, or you literally had some sort of energetic leech taking energy from you in the background. Look at this. This is very heavy. This could be someone that energetically has been taking from you, exhausting you. Oh my gosh. And now there's like tons of eureka moments where you're realizing this event and that conversation and this, and how it was either depleting you or taking from you. Again, it's like, but this is something very subliminal, very subtle, like underlined, that now is becoming super obvious to you. You're like, how did I not see it? Or how was I so caught up in this dynamic? Something was literally holding some of you, something was literally holding your energy captive. I don't know if it's like a karmic relationship or a mindset. Again, could be a limiting set of beliefs. Some of you, it is an exterior energy that was leeching onto you, and some of you, it's your own sense of self that used that as an excuse as to why you're not succeeding. Oh, it's not because of me, I'm doing the best, blah, blah, blah. It's because they're taking from me, or this has happened to me. It's like, blame game. So it's up to you to make that discernment. I can't say for sure because there are many of you out there watching, so I don't know. I'm sorry, I feel like I'm talking really fast. It's usually it's not my vibe, but okay, guys, practice breathing because a lot of energy is going to come to you. You're going to have to work with it. You can do it. Be like a master of energy distribution. Like, practice martial arts. I'm telling you, just kind of practice Tai Chi, something that helps the body, even yoga that helps the body kind of balance all the energies. But this bothers me. There's someone that kept you the victim for a very long time, kept you weak, kept you, but again, it wasn't like, and there is very few of you that are breaking out of like something very, very abrasive. Some of you were literally imprisoned in one way, shape, or form, either by an abusive relationship or stuck in a household of some sort, family dynamic, partnership dynamic, something. If this applies to you and you know what this is about, cut cords, energetic cord cutting, and ask your angels and spirit guides to help you through it. Say that your free will chooses to sustain your energy and not allow anyone to take from you, either with intent or bad intent, or no intent, either knowing or not knowingly. Just be like, whatever is happening, I wish to retrieve my energy and sustain it, and not allow anyone to take it from me. Yeah, you see here, there's twice the tree of life again, here and there, but like dual and split as opposed to wholesome and united. Something about your energy, about your own power was split, was kind of divided. And so it couldn't manifest things that are consistent and stable and sustainable. Things always kind of fell apart because there wasn't the glue that connects the yin and the yang of your energy and of your manifestation and of your ability to create and build. There was something there. It was like, like something that came in the middle, dividing you, dividing your energy, dividing your power. Like right in the middle of your energetic body, like splitting your chi in half. And something is going to come down, like an event, a situation is going to bring it up to the surface, a breakdown. This could be a really unpleasant conversation, something that happens that makes you aware of it, that suddenly gives you that aha moment, that exposes an energy that is on the surface loving to you, but actually subtle or underlined, very controlling of you. Oh my goodness. I can't even look at this. I feel the need to smudge again. I just want to, you know what? Let's do something. We're going to do something special for you guys, Scorpio. I'm going to take this energy and I'm going to be like, okay, this is for all the Scorpios that, or cross watchers for Scorpio. Anyone who watches this and relates to this and understand what this is about. Even if you feel like it's really for you, but you don't necessarily know who yet. So for all of you, I'm asking to smudge this energy, to cleanse this energy from your life. Hold up. It doesn't want to. Wow. This symbolizes this energy in your life, okay? For you to become aware and conscious, for it to come up to the surface with safety for you, with clarity for you, just for the truth to be seen. Who's friend and who's foe for Scorpio? Oh, that sounded dramatic. If there's someone or something outside of Scorpio or within Scorpio that takes from their energy, weakens them and split their life force, and takes away their manifestation abilities or abundance, let it be known to Scorpio, whether if it's inner or exterior or both, let it be known to Scorpio in safety. these cards symbolize this energy for you right now, okay? Help Scorpio regain their fallen, lost / taken energy. This is not common in my readings. If you're new to my reading, I just really felt like I had to do this. Oh my gosh, 45 minutes. Okay, I hope you still choose to come to the extended. We'll see this man from Mercury, woman from Venus type of new dynamic for you. Okay, let's do for those of you who want to support the collective and yourself through shadow work, shamanic work. Which energy from the major arcanas can my Scorpio seekers harness for the month of January, please? Support the collective and themselves. Too many, I just want one. One card. The Tower. Capricorn also got this. I'm going to link it below. The link to the class that I have on my Tarot Masterclass Bunkai, where I teach the shamanic, energetic, spiritual aspect of the card. This is not necessarily a premonition. This is not like a foresight. This is not the above surface of the tarot, but the bunkai, the hidden application of it, the underlayers, okay? I teach that also on my classes. So if you have Tarot Masterclass, you have unlimited access. Just go there. If you're not one of my students, you don't have to take the entire course, to watch one class. You can rent them separately and you can purchase them separately. You can literally just rent this for $2. So the link is below if you want to take part in this work. I think it's something relatively new that I recently started and I love it. I love it. And if you have done so, if you purchased, if you did it, if you are doing it, please let me know, comment. That will make me really happy. So yeah, thank you for that. Okay, now, Jesus. Major arcanas for Scorpios. You have to, okay, oh my God, this is coming in, I'm sorry. You have to consider, this is for some of you, not all of you, you being the person that was taking, whether you meant to or not, whether you intended to or not, whether you were aware of it or not. And it's a great opportunity to observe your energy and your dynamic with the universe and the people in your life. Okay, this is a message that goes both ways. This is energy that really wants to be cleared out of the human condition, that the universe really wants to kind of yank out the whole inequality of energy and people taking energy from one another instead of from the natural flow from the universe. The universe and the divine wants us to learn how to strengthen and succeed and be happy from the infinite source that is available to us, as opposed to from one another. That requires faith and connection, as opposed to fear, or I have to take or I won't have. And it's subconscious. I don't think anybody, well, most people aren't necessarily aware of it, and if they are, it's very subtle and very like, maybe they're kind of denying it or don't want to know. No, I have to be the good person, I'm spiritual, I'm empathic, I'm this. So it's very hard for one to admit to themselves if they do that. It doesn't make you a bad person. We're all good people who do bad things. The difference is whether we are aware of it or not, and becoming aware of it and changing, that's what makes us good people. Okay? What kind of oracle should I use for my Scorpios? Animal spirit, right? Animal spirit for Scorpio for January. I feel like I need to drink a gallon of water after this. Animal spirit for Scorpio for January. Message from the animal spirit. Otter. Okay, let's see the context. One more showing the context for Scorpio. Golden egg. kind of in the reverse. I need one more. Fish, okay. Yeah, the golden egg is in the reverse. Otter and fish in the upright, and golden egg in the reverse. Scorpio, protect your golden egg. What does that mean? Your creation, or something that is unique for you, or is important for you, that you're working on, or that is that source of power and connection to the divine. Sacral chakra is coming up, which is we manifest from the sacral chakra. Protect your manifestation ability. Protect your heart. Protect your center. Protect your chi. The fish and the udder around, when I see the golden egg in the reverse, I'm picking up on the word coveting. Coveting. Someone's even possibly wanting it, or have been using it for a long time. Now, this could be an energetic leash that is not of a physical form, right? There's all kinds of beings in life, and different types of life in this world. We can't possibly know everything. We're aware of 10% of what exists underwater and the creatures underwater. There is so much for us to discover. So practice humility, and at least consider the possibility that there's another type of life force that can, be under the type of living of give and take, or if you won't give me, I'll just take, Or it's someone around you. Otter is a friend energy. Fish. So it could be a Pisces, right? Maybe you have a Pisces in your life that, and guys, please don't get upset at all your Pisceans in your life. This could be a very specific message for someone who just needed confirmation, okay, about Piscean energy. If it's not that, it can just be someone that on the surface you trust, but there's something fishy or a little bit slick about their behavior in regards to something that is inherently yours. An egg is something that we create, we bring life to the world with, right? It doesn't have to be a child, it could be a creative project, an idea, or simply energy in its, its ethereal. I feel like I'm twitching, trying to say this, because what I'm trying to say is that there's someone in your life that you seemingly trust, but you don't. Now, if this is you, Scorpio, I have to say it. If you have someone in your life that trusts you, while there is something of theirs that you covet, once again, it takes me back to the beginning of the conversation of energetic distribution. Something about it will be exposed or will come to the surface. And some of you, it's just an uncomfortable secret that you have guarded by yourself and other trustworthy people, and that's a different scenario. I don't know, this reading is a lot. Okay guys, I'm going to focus on your love life. I'm going to do a new spread for you and your person. All the links are below. If you're new to my channel, subscribe, press the bell button to receive notifications. You now have the option to join as a member for my channel as ways of reciprocity. It's $1.99 once a month that you can opt out at any time, where you just, reciprocate for the minimum 13 videos a month that I do for all the zodiac signs. because on Patreon it's an amazing way to support my channel and myself, and I would love for you to join. But bottom line, it's, you know, you're paying for extra content. But for those of you who want to also support this content here on YouTube that I give for the masses for free, and for those who can't afford it, you can really help out for me to continue doing this and sustain this and reciprocate to me with a very modest, you know, monthly fee that, once again, you're not obligated for. You can always leave. So it's just the join button right below. I will see you in a second, you badass, beautiful human.